Hi guys, I'm on my bike ride. and I'm at the 4.5 kilometer mark, just on baseline. Isn't that pretty? Hi guys, I'm further down baseline now, and I just got passed by a tractor pulling a trailer. So that shows how slow I'm going. And the wind was really crazy, but it seems to have laid down a little bit now. Hi guys, okay, so we're at the end of baseline. This is second line, and this is Prince Township. This is the way we've come, all the way up baseline back to the Sioux. And this is the way we're going. So I'm almost there. I only have another 3 or 4 kilometers to go. 3, I think. I passed a sign way back there, and I wanted to take a picture to show how far it was, how soon I was gonna get there, but I couldn't stop. I was going good, and I thought it's gonna be too hard to start up again. I made it to the campground. Oh my god, I am wiped. It's so hot. It's a beautiful day though. So that's where I gotta go check in. So I've got my bike. I'm gonna go park it and lean it against that fence over there, because my kickstand won't support it with all this stuff on it. Alright, I'll talk to you again at the campground, like at my site. Hey guys, I made it to my campground. Here's my campsite. It's not the greatest campsite, but at least it's shady. But I don't know if you can see down here, but there's rocks everywhere. It's gonna be horrible in a tent with all these rocks. And I've walked this whole site, and I don't know where it would be better. I mean, down here would be bad because it's low, so if it rains, this would be okay on the grass, but I don't know if this is part of my site or not. And there's still rocks here. So I think I'm just gonna do it over here in this corner. But look at all the rocks. So I'm just gonna try to kick away all the loose ones that I can. Hi guys, I'm about to have my supper. I've got a cloverleaf tuna snack, spicy Thai chili. And it comes with this little can of tuna that you can just peel and open. And I think 6 crackers. They're rice cracker. No, these ones aren't. The other ones I bought were rice. Yeah, 6 crackers, and it comes with a spoon and a napkin. The spoon's just like a little shovel. So I'm gonna have that now. There's a lot of people here. Got my tent up. So then I'm gonna go for a swim after I eat. Well, not directly after, but I'm gonna go find the change room and change. So I've opened it, and oh my god, they aren't kidding when they say spicy. There's even a pepper right in the middle. Do you see that? So the crackers are good, but this is very, very spicy. I won't be getting this flavor again. It's hot. So, but it's tasty, and it's got protein and carb, which is what I need. So I'm gonna eat it. Okay guys, we're back on the bike. Got the tent set up, had my supper. Well, I had my lunch for supper. I'm supposed to have a burger, but I'll probably still have my burger later because it's not thawed out yet. So I'll probably have that around 9-ish. And I just came to the store to buy water, and it was only 75 cents. So that was awesome. Now we're going to look for the change room and the beach to go for a swim. Hi guys, so now I'm at the beach. It was not easy pushing my bike along the beach, but it was easier keeping my stuff, my clothing to change into, and my electronics in the panniers, or whoever knows you pronounce them. So I'm just gonna leave it here. I think it'll be fine. I see another bike right there. And go for a swim. Here, I'll show you what the beach looks like. This is the private beach part of the campground, not the public beach. So I'll just have to go down there to get in because I don't want to climb over this. So just a little beach here. It's not as big as the public beach, but it's alright. I just want to cool off. But isn't it beautiful? Look at, listen to the waves. So pretty. So look, there's a campground right here. Next time I'm going to ask if I can get a campground right near the beach. This time I asked for one near the bathroom. But so it's just really beautiful. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later after my swim. Hi guys, I had my swim. I had a wonderful time. I went to that dock right where I'm centering my camera right now. And I swam like in the water though, not that close to the dock, out deeper. And I let the waves push me all the way back over here, and then I swam back. And I let the waves push me and then back. I did that about 20 times, and then I felt the water bugs starting to bite me. I'm very sensitive to the swimmer's itch kind of bugs. And our lakes all have them because we have, well, it's very clean water. And we have a lot of waterfowl, loons and ducks. And it just causes a lot of swimmer's itch. And I have severe allergies, so I really react to them. I mean, everybody gets them. Here's one right here. And I really react. So I don't know if you can see that. So, and here's another one. And last summer I went swimming at camp and I had hundreds of them. So I was really hoping there weren't any out here at this lake, but it's the same lake. It's Lake Superior. It's just a different bay. And sometimes you can get away with going to a different bay, and I thought because it's wavy it would be okay. But usually when it's wavy it's better, but on calm days it's worse. But I guess the water's just so shallow here that they thrive. So once I felt them going into my body and like it feels like a kind of a bite and itchy, I got out. So it's too bad because I really do enjoy it. But I did enjoy it regardless, and hopefully I won't have too many. I brought my allergy pills out on my bike. They're in my bag. So I take 2 every night before I go to bed. So hopefully that will help make me not react to all of the bites, because if I do, that'll be not good. And there's a seagull. Yeah, I missed him. But the waves just sound beautiful. I wish to God I could just camp right here with my tent. This would be the ideal spot, right by the beach. Although it might be hard to peg a tent right by the beach, but next time I come, I'm definitely asking for something near the water. They don't have any waterfront camping, but that one's pretty close to the water. I would like to be able to hear the waves at night. Next time I go, I'll definitely make sure I get something on the water. I'd rather have to go further in the middle of the night to find the toilet than be away from the water. And oh my God, can I tell you how hard it is to walk the bike on the sand? Here, I'm gonna step. So there's my shoe under the sand. It's really deep and you sink in with every step, and the bike does not like sand. But I didn't want to leave it at the campsite because I've got my change of clothes in there, and I've got all my electronics here, and my Ventolin and money, and my tent doesn't lock, so it was easier to just bring the bike. There's my butt got the whole seat wet. Here, let's walk down here just a little wee bit. I don't want to go down the hill again. My legs are sore from all the bike riding and swimming. So we'll just come to the top of this. I just want you to be able to hear the waves better. There's children playing. When I was swimming, I had the whole beach to myself. They came in just as I was getting out. They're not that big, but it's still nice because they push you. So I swam out there and I let the waves push me all the way here, and then swim back, let the waves push me again. I can get a little wee bit closer, but I just don't want to fall off this edge. That would hurt. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's about a 10 to 12, maybe 15 feet drop to go down there. I'm soaking wet, but I just towel dried a little bit, and I'm trying to let the air dry me a bit. So I'm in my tent changing, and this big huge thing is backing up onto my lot trying to turn around, and the lady's helping, so there's no danger at all. They're very safe. But oh my God, look how big that is. You know how terrifying it is to look at your little 5-foot small tent and see that? Oh my god, that's huge. But they were very good. The woman was outside the whole time helping him back out. That's awesome. Look at all the bikes. See, they did it the right way. They just brought their bikes on the vehicle. Not idiots like me riding for 20 kilometers in the heat. And 20 kilometers is nothing. I've done 34, but these were hard kilometers today. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm in my tent. I'm just changing. I put some socks on and my longer pants, and now I've got to, I broke my bag with my change of clothing for tomorrow, my clean undies that I've never worn yet, and some socks and a top. And it's pretty crowded in here. So now I'm going to put some off on. And just in case I need it, I have a mosquito head net. And I still don't know if I'm going to build a fire or not, because the firewood, you have to buy it, and it comes in milk crates, and I don't think I can get a milk crate on the back of that bike over here. And I'm definitely not going to carry a milk crate over. I'm exhausted. I did pick up a bunch of kindling just in case, so it's all set and it's good to go. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that giant, enormous thing. Oh no, please don't back up here again without the woman. Please don't, please don't. I gotta get out of here, I'm scared. Alright, next time I'm definitely saying I do not want to be in a section with big giant mammoth things. Like usually at a campground, the tent section is totally separate from the giant mammoth things. But I guess she put me here because I said I want to be close to a washroom. But next time I'm going to ask to be out in the boondocks near the water, far away from everything. Because you might as well be in a parking lot here. But it is pretty cool. Look at all the people. This is the view from my tent. And oh look, this is the one that I bought. This is the Woods 1-inch one. Ah, mosquito. Okay, close this. This is the Woods 1-inch thing, and it's very comfortable. I'm sitting on it now. And I also got this air mattress at the dollar store of all places, and it's even more comfortable. Now, it probably won't last. Like, this thing will last because it's got foam inside and air. But this is much thicker. Like you can see, this is as high as that part of my finger, and this just comes up to like that thick, and the other one comes up to my knuckles. So, and it's so comfy. I lay down on this already, and I blew it up myself. I've got a little pocket here, and I didn't notice when I checked out my tent, but I have a little hanging thing for lights, and I almost bought a little light that could be hung, and I didn't. So I will go back and buy that light if I do this again, and I probably will because I'm having fun, and we'll see how it goes through the night. Like, I might need to get a bigger tent, seriously, because look at, it's supposed to be 6 feet long. I'm 5'4", and that's when I lie down, my head is here and my feet are touching the back. It's not supposed to rain today, and this comes up this high, and this is totally waterproof. It's like tarp material. It's just this part you have to be careful about touching, and I can also spray it. The people next to me have the exact same tent, only a 3-man instead of a 2-man. So, but it was so much heavier, and I had a hard time carrying everything on my bike now. It'll be fun to try this, and I think I'm going to sleep like a baby, actually. I got to get that mosquito out of here. Every time I open the door, the mosquitoes come in, so I'm going to spray the door with some off. And you guys, don't you think off should have a big F in front of it? Like F off? Because that's really what we want to tell the bugs. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey guys, so here's my little campsite. I already showed you this, but I want to show you I didn't know what to do with my wet stuff. So I hung 2 bungees between these trees. And I have a clothesline. Isn't that perfect? So I used the big bungee and a smaller one. So now I can hang my clothes, so they'll be dry in the morning. And I've got just these little shoes that look stupid, but I bought them at Walmart for exercise, and I couldn't fit my good running shoes in here because it was so overpacked. So I'm just wearing these little ones while these dry off. So hi guys, this is Kathy here. I am out at the campground. You can see my little tiny green tent beside me, and I've got my trusty steed right beside me, my bike, and My face is all shiny. I've got way too much sun. I don't know if you can see this, but I even have a sunburn on my part. So I put some cream on. That's why I'm shiny, to try to take down the sunburn. So I am very tired. I've had a big day. It was only 20 kilometers to get here. But, and I did take clips along the way. So I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself here. But my bike had at least 50 pounds of gear on it. And I had a picture of that as well that I took. So, and there were lots of hills. And I foolishly left my house later than I was originally going to leave the house around 8 o'clock. But when I called for the campground, they said I can't come in until 1:30, around then. So foolishly, I decided to wait before I leave. So I didn't leave the house about 11. And I should have just left when I planned to, because then I would have missed the heat of the day. It was really hot. The ride itself was fine. I was fine. But as soon as I got here and got off my bike, I almost passed out. I went in to go register for my campsite, and they had to get me a lawn chair and put it in the shade. They said, you have heat exhaustion. So I literally sat in the shade for half an hour before I could do anything, before I could sign in. And they were really good. And I had my G2 that I've been drinking, but I guess I can't drink fast enough to keep up with all the sweat. Like, the sweat was pouring down off of my face. At one point I had to take my helmet off because I couldn't see. The sweat was in my eyes so bad. And I had a headband, and it was soaked. So, yeah. So after I got my tent set up, I met a really lovely couple. They have their campground over by the washrooms, and so they were walking by, and they said what everybody says when they see me sitting by myself. Are you by yourself? And I said, yeah. And then they see the bike and notice there's no car, and they said, did you come on your bike? And I'm like, yeah, I'm crazy. And I'm totally surrounded by huge big rigs, and I have videos on my camera for that. This one that just came in about half an hour ago scared the heck out of me. I was sitting in my tent, and he backed up almost right halfway across my spot. And they were very safe about it. The wife was directing the husband where to go, and she saw me, and she was making sure everything was fine. So there was no concern. Except for it's very scary to be in a tent that's like 5 feet long by 4 feet wide, or 5'4", because I'm 5'4" and it fits me exactly. And see this ginormous thing backing into you. And I took a clip of that too. So anyway, I went for a swim, and it was wonderful. I stayed in the water for about an hour and a half. And then, after that, after I came back to the campsite, and I went to the change rooms and I changed. But then I came back because I thought I need long pants because the mosquitoes are coming out. My hair is still wet. So I put my long pants on, but I just kept the same top on because I only brought 2 tops and a sweater. So when it gets cooler tonight, I'll just put the sweater on. I want to keep the other top for tomorrow for having a clean top to wear. But, yeah, there's a cute dog. They're leaving. There's so many people. I forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry. I'll do a proper video when I get home. But here is there's my little tent. And there's my bike right beside me. I don't know if I can kind of see it. And I am waiting for a firewood delivery. So I couldn't figure out how to get the wood on my bike. And it comes in a milk crate. And my bungees wouldn't strap around the milk crate. So they're going to deliver the wood for me, which was really nice. And so I'm just waiting for wood, and then I'll start a fire. I don't know what time they're going to come. If they don't come pretty soon, I might just go for a walk. Although I'm seriously exhausted after biking here and then biking around while I was here and then going for a long swim. And the water was just wonderful. So I think I'm going to sleep like a baby no matter how tired. I mean, no matter how uncomfortable I might be. But I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay because I have an air mattress and the good one that I bought at Canadian Tire. It's smaller than the actual air mattress, but it's heavy duty. So there's the dune buggy going by. But yeah, my hair was just soaking wet, and this is how it dries. Oh, wood delivery! Hang on. My wood. So this is me trying to start a fire. I've got one going, but it's basically only burning the kindling, and the big wood is not catching. It's very wet wood. So, and I do know how to start a fire, but I haven't done one in a very long time. So I don't know if this is going to catch, because did this twice already. It looks like it's about to catch and then it just goes out. So I've got a hollow in there. I mean, you can't see it, but it's all empty, so for air circulation. I've got lots of kindling. I only have 3 big pieces of wood and then some smaller pieces. But you could see how all the smoke coming out. It's very wet wood. Thankfully, the smoke is going away from my tent. But if it doesn't work this time, I won't bother with having a campfire. Hi guys, so my fire making was dismal. So we came back to the beach to see if the sun is setting. So it's just a little bit after 9 p.m. Isn't that pretty? There's a little girl swimming. So I just came from there. So I would like to sit down. This isn't a good spot though. Let's go find our old spot. This is my little cat food can alcohol stove. You make it by emptying out the cat food out of, like, say, a Friskies can or that size of a can. And then you drill 2 rows of holes that are alternating along the top. And they have to be big enough so that when you put the pot on, the flames will go out the holes instead of out the, see? I've got the pot on there and the flames come out the side. So anyway, I am trying to tell you what happened after the fact because the audio for this video didn't work. So I'm sorry about that. So I'm about to heat up a burger that I had pre-cooked and then froze and left it in my cooler bag all day to thaw. And it was almost thawed at around 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night, but not quite. So there, the burger's going in. And see how nice the flame is coming out and around the pot? It worked really well. And these are really, really tiny pots and pans. Like super tiny. Okay, guys. There's my cheeseburger. Hi guys. You probably can't see me at all. I'll try to... I had my headlamp on. There, I'll put it to the side. I'm a mess. So I'm sitting out in the dark, camping, and here, let me back this up a bit. So, yeah. So I've got my alcohol stove going over here. I don't know if you can see that. No, you can't see that. It's not bright enough. But I've got my hamburger cooking. The alcohol stove is working great. And let me just back this up a little bit. Ah! I'm so sorry, you guys. This is hard. So, my headlamp. I thought I lost it. I'm so glad I didn't lose it. So, I'll just make this short. My hamburger smells really good. Like, it smells wonderful. I didn't think I was hungry until I could smell it. And it smells so good. And I am tired, like you wouldn't believe. I was planning on watching Netflix in the tent, but the Wi-Fi out here doesn't work very good. So, can you see my eyes? I can hardly keep them open. So I'm going to eat that burger when it's ready. And wait for the alcohol stove to go out. And then just go to bed. So I'll do one more. Mosquitoes. I'll do one more from the tent. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying my day and my misadventures as much as I am. Hi guys, my burger is ready. The cheese is all bubbly and hopefully it's not frozen inside anymore. So, I've got my fork here and I'm just gonna eat it right out of this pot. So when it worked out well, this was a safe setup. It didn't last long. A tuna can would definitely burn for longer. That only burned for like a few minutes. But it did the trick just for heating up, but it wouldn't, I don't think it would boil anything. But I have a real stove coming from eBay, so that'll be good. Alright, talk to you later. Hi guys, so I'm in my sleeping bag, in my tent. It's very dark. Watch what happens when I move the light. I've got my light, I'm just holding it up against my face. Watch if I move it. That's how dark it is. Can you believe it? So it's still pretty early. It's just after 10 and I'm totally wiped. So I'm just going to lie down and put my headlamp on my head and read for a bit. I'm just trying to get through to my parents. They wanted me to call before I go to sleep. And for some reason my phone won't dial their number. So it just keeps saying call ended, call ended. So I called my uncle and I had him call them. So hopefully that'll be good enough. So I didn't put my pajamas on yet. I'm just going to relax for a bit, and then I have to go walk to the washroom, and then I'll put my pajamas on after I use the washroom before, I don't want to put them on and then walk to the washroom in my pajamas. Well, not that they're really even pajamas. I just brought a t-shirt to wear with some leggings. So, yeah, I had fun. It was a great day. I'm really glad that I did this. Sorry about the lighting. It's really bad. I look like a ghost. So I got such a sunburn, but it's already fading on my arms and my legs, but I still have really red face, and the part in my hair is beet red. So yeah, it was a really good experience. I'm very glad I did it. I met some nice people. Met some nice kids. A bunch of people came and sat and talked with me and asked about my bike. And the swimming was awesome. I wish I had a waterproof camera so I could have brought it in with me. The lake just was so beautiful. So anyway, I'm going to say goodnight now. I hope you all have a good night. Whatever you're doing, hope you're having fun. All right, take care. Bye. Hi guys, it's morning. Here's the view from inside the tent. I don't know if you could see, but here's the mesh. And that green outside is the rain cover. And there's all kinds of little bugs just lining the green and trying to find a way in. Including a spider, which I hate, but it's just a little one. And the tent, it held up. It was pretty windy in the night. It was cold. I was cold. I had to get out my survival blanket. I have an emergency survival blanket. And oh my god, it makes so much noise. It's like sleeping on tinfoil. But it did really warm me up more. I wrapped it around my body, and then me and the survival blanket got inside the sleeping bag. The sleeping bag is good for, I think, 4 above 0, and it wasn't that cold, so I think it was just that I got such a bad sunburn yesterday that I was cold at night. Maybe a touch of fever from the sunburn, I don't know. I've just been reading a bit this morning while having my breakfast. I had a Fiber One bar because I wanted the carbs for the big ride home. And I had a piece of cheese and some water and more Tylenol because this dollar store air mattress was very comfortable, but very, very cold at night. It just conducted the cold from the ground. And this more expensive one, not as comfortable, but it kept me much warmer. So I had to move to this one, so my back hurt. So I just took some Tylenol. And here's my view. And the real noisy people have gone. They were right over here. And they came last night. They set up after I had already gone for my swim. So, and my fire, I did not get my fire going. Morning. Yeah. So I'll just take the screen off for a minute. Well, it's kind of sad. I'm taking my tent down. I gotta head home. It's supposed to start raining at 5. So it's about 11 now, and checkout is at 11, but the girl said I could take my time because nobody's got this site for today, so I am taking my time. Because I thought they had left, but this family here with the tent that matches mine, they kept me up almost all night long. They were so loud. The kids were screaming. Everyone else was wonderful. And not once did the parents say, please don't yell, there's people trying to sleep. So I'm really, really tired today. But other than that, I had a great time. And I did sleep well because I took some Tylenol, and just kept waking up a lot every time the kids were screaming. So I just gotta pack up my bike, and I've already packed up my sleeping bag and my good mattress, this one. So now I just gotta get the air out of the cheap one. It doesn't want to come out. So if the air doesn't come out of the cheap mattress, I'll just go give it to a family with a bunch of kids, see if they want it for swimming. I only got it at the dollar store, so it's not a biggie. So I already took the rain fly off my tent. I just gotta take the rest of the tent down and pack everything up. And then my bike and I will probably head over to the public beach for maybe a half an hour just to chill out. Maybe lie down on a towel in the sand for a bit before I do the ride back home. Alright, talk to you later. Okay guys, I'm ready to go. I've got my bike packed, but not nearly as good as my dad had it packed. I don't know how he did it. He did it with 4 bungees. I used 8, and it's still not on as securely as the way he had it. And I watched him do it, and I couldn't do it myself. Like, I held things in place for him, and my sandals are still wet, so I just put them up here. So hopefully it'll work. It's supposed to rain at 5 o'clock, so I'm not in too big of a hurry. I'm just going to go buy one more bottle of water for my cooler bag and then head out. So that was a good experiment. It was fun. Kind of sad to go. Alright. Hi guys, I'm on my way home now. Just stopping for something to drink. I don't want to get overheated like yesterday. It's overcast today, but it's still very hot, so... But hopefully with the sun beating down, I'll be okay. There's the airport sign. That's the driveway that leads to our airport. That's my way home. And that's the way we just came. Hi guys, I'm almost at the turn to baseline. I just have to go down this hill and then make a turn at that blue sign. So I'm gonna have to ride my brakes down the hill so I don't pass it, which is a shame because I'd love to just go fast. I don't know if you can see the hill in the camera. Hi guys. That cyclist just came down that hill that I have to go up. I don't know if you can see it. Hi! So I have trouble on that hill even without carrying about 50 pounds extra stuff. So let's see if I can do it. I'm going to have to brake and have something to drink first because I do not want to get overheated like I did yesterday. Hi guys, I made it home. Thank God. I cannot wait to get in the shower. So there's my house. And the garage is out in the back. But first I'm gonna unload all the stuff off my bike and just put it by the door. And then take my bike out to the garage. And then I'm gonna, maybe I'll have a bath instead of a shower. Okay, I'll talk to you later. We did it guys, yay!